Hi, and welcome back to the show. Breeders' Crown 2010. We're reviewing that bad boy from top to bottom. It's going to be terrific. Hope you're enjoying it. Next one is race 10 on the card. It was older mares, pacing mares. And with that, here's Heather.
Thank you. Yeah, the purse is $300,000 in here. Now we've got Dreamfair Eternal. She didn't have to race in the elimination. She had the bye automatically in the final. She's the favorite. Then there's Southwind Tempo, last year's pacing mare champion. And then Tug River Princess. I'm rooting for her. John Campbell has described this mare as a warrior.
On the glass leads the way. Perfect pocket trip for Chancy Lady, who bump drafts her helmet in second. Tug River Princess hanging in there first over. And 3 wide is Ginger and Fred, and she's moving up on the outside. Now into the second spot. Off 3/4 in 1:22 and 4. And on the glass leads it. Ginger and Fred up to her wheel on the outside. Chancy Lady is third. And Dreamfair Eternal is coming on 3 wide with fresh pace for Randy Waples. They're at the top of the stretch, and Dreamfair Eternal is charging hard on the outside to take the lead. Vols Hanover is closing on the outside, but it's Dreamfair Eternal.
Not enough makes a costly break. She never could regain her composure. Then you've got on the glass, couldn't hold up on that front end. Really, it doesn't matter how that whole first part of the race unfolded. Dreamfair Eternal was going to do what she does best. She just comes from behind. She kicks butt. She does it in 1:50.3 with Randy Waples in the bike. Vols Hanover was 55-1. That was a tongue twister. Vols Hanover 55-1. Took the place spot. Chancy Lady was third.
You know, in a night of highlights at Breeders' Crown on Saturday night, the biggest highlight to me was the fact that Randy Waples just drove a horse that won a $300,000 Breeders' Crown race, and he was more excited the fact that Heather looked sensational.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Okay, let's go to race 11. It was worth $500,000. It was the Breeders' Crown final for 3-year-old pacing fillies, and put on a show. The reigning queen of that division with Tim Tetrick was the 1-2 chalk. Higher and Higher was 7-2 with Jim Morrill Jr. And Western Silk from the Casey Coleman stable was 5-1 with Mark McDonald. Here's the call.
Underway, and a fast start on the outside here for Rockin' Soul. She's gunning early, and she's out here by about 1.5 lengths. Outside, Western Silk positions herself well in the pocket, followed there by Put on a Show, third past the 8th mile marker. Inside fourth now, there's Can A Cami, Higher and Higher in tight behind that, followed by Northwest Hanover. It's Hula Z-Tam 7th at the back of the pack here, Naughty till the end, and Penagler is the trailer. The quarter 27 even, and up front here, Rockin' Soul. Yannick Gingras was aggressive in the early going. Here goes Put on a Show. She's not waiting around. Tim Tetrick pushes the button and Put on a Show steps on by right there at the 3/8 pole. Rockin' Soul is back to second, followed by Western Silk third. Then you've got Can A Cami yet to make her move. Higher and Higher around that turn fifth. She's going to the outside. Hula Z-Tam follows. Inside Northwest Hanover. At the back, Naughty till the end in the trailer, Penagler. The half 55-1. 28-1 second panel. Nasty bit of pacing on the front end here now for Put on a Show. Her lead is about 1 length. Rockin' Soul has worked out the pocket trip, and she's content to stay there. First over move there for Can A Cami and Pierce. She's within 1 3/4. Boxed in there fourth is McDonald with Western Silk. After that, Higher and Higher Northwest Hanover. 3/4, 1:22 and 2. 27-1 there, hung up on the backside. It's Put on a Show. She's out front by 1 length. Still lurking in the pocket, Rockin' Soul. Can A Cami is fading third. Top of the stretch, Put on a Show. Now Tetrick going to work. Rockin' Soul out of the pocket is chasing and gaining. Put on a Show, trying to hold off Rockin' Soul. Put on a Show to the line. Put on a Show. Hangs on for Tim Tetrick.
Well, Tim Tetrick quarter-poled with Put on a Show and cruised from there, winning in 1:50.2. This is one serious pacing filly. And although Rockin' Soul off of 21-1 gave her a little scare late, came very, very close, in the end, it was Put on a Show. All right, let's keep the action coming. We're going to go to the free-for-allers. This is a great one. $500,000 on the line, and with that, here's Heather.
So as expected, we have Shark Jester, who is a 6-5 betting choice. He prefers the mile oval. Oh, I was like, what is that? Oh, okay, it's a shark. I got it. All right, I'm quick like that. He is coming off a really good prep over the Pocono red clay racetrack, so I think he'll be okay in here. Won the West and foiled again, both out of the Romberg stable, and they actually prefer a smaller track.
It hits the Shark leading the way, and George Brennan has the gas pedal down on Shark Gesture. How about 26-2 for the opening quarter, but he broke. Shark Gesture goes off stride. Lissigan was forced wide around him, so Won the West inherits the lead, passing the stands for the first time. A roughed up Lissigan is first up on the outside, and Foiled Again is right there in the garden spot third. Bittersweet rides the pylons up into fourth. Hypnotic Blue Chip racing fifth and edging to the outside. Clear Vision is sixth and behind him. Then Blue Ridge Western and a costly break by Shark Gesture, and he trails the field. The half in 54-3. So Won the West is in control as they head onto the back stretch. He's using Lissigan as a pick to block any outer flow from developing. Foiled Again is right there. He'll take his chances late. Hypnotic Blue Chip is second over on the outside. Maybe forced three wide a bit early as Lissigan starts to retreat, and Hypnotic Blue Chip is three deep on the outside. So the tactical advantage to Won the West, and Dave Miller quickens on the lead as they hit three quarters in 1:22-1. Hypnotic Blue Chip trying to chase him down on the outside is now just a neck from the front for Jody Jamieson. Foiled Again looms the danger in the pocket, and Bittersweet is racing in fourth on the outside. It's Won the West in mid-stretch who leads the way. Foiled Again is in behind. Bittersweet and Hypnotic Blue Chip. Won the West is almost there. Dave Miller, Won the West, win the Breeders' Crown. Back-to-back seasons for Won the West.
So Shark Gesture was not okay after all. He goes off stride, and when that happened and I saw Won the West on the lead, I was sure like the race was over. Won the West, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a great field of horses, but Won the West has that gear like David Miller gets him into that fourth or fifth or sixth gear, whatever it is, and he is so hard to beat. Won the West, just a great horse, 149 flat. His stablemate Foiled Again got a good trip, just couldn't reach Won the West. And then Bittersweet was 22-1, and he took third.
And it was all good for Ron Burke, first and second.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to be an I told you so, but I told you Shark Gesture would not like this smaller track with the tighter turns. But that's another story for another day. Okay, now time for race 13. This was the Glamour division, the 3-year-old and up Colts and Gelding Pacers, and of course the king of the castle is Rock and Roll Heaven. 1-5 he went off at. One More Laugh is chief competition, 7-2 with Tim Tetrick, and the rest were all bombs away.
Underway in the Breeders' Crown for the 3-year-old Colts and Geldings Pacers. Shuby's Place is first to show on the inside. Moving up, One More Laugh in between horses there. Also coming up is We Will See into second now. Far outside, getting up into position there is Fred and Ginger. Rock and Roll Heaven also in the outer flow, fifth, followed by Rockin' Image. Then at the back of the pack here, he's Gorgeous Art and Charm and BG's Folly. The quarter 26-1, fastest we've seen all night here. We Will See has the lead, but Fred and Ginger now takes it from him here for Brian Sears. Here comes One More Laugh, and Tetrick, he's going after the lead. Rock and Roll Heaven right behind that as One More Laugh clears. Also in the outer flow there, We Will See around the turn, fifth there. After that on the outside, now coming up is Shuby's Place. Further back there to He's Gorgeous Art and Charm, BG's Folly, 53-2, 27-1, second panel, impossible fractions up here. Rock and Roll Heaven is the new leader. On the outside, pressuring Rockin' Image, gonna slide into the pocket in front of One More Laugh. Nice job there, and One More Laugh goes off stride. That scatters the back of the pack. Third there, distant from the leaders, is Fred and Ginger. Rock and Roll Heaven clear by 2. 3 quarters, 119-4, 26-2. Are you kidding me here? Rock and Roll Heaven is out here by 4 full lengths, trying to stay close. Rockin' Image, Fred and Ginger is third. At the top of the stretch, Rock and Roll Heaven is extending his lead. He's unstoppable. He's untouchable. He's unbeatable tonight. Rock and Roll Heaven, a coronation of the Breeders' Crown final. Wins it going away in 149 flat.
How good is Rock and Roll Heaven? He does 326 quarters, 119 4 3/4, and then just a couple of whip taps by Dan Dube in the stretch, and he wins it in 149 flat. And the best part of the night for me was the fact that the fans were going nuts. They were screaming at the top of their lungs, and it was truly a moment. Okay, Fred and Ginger was second at 22-1, and We Will See with Brett Miller, another 22-to-1 shot, was third. Okay, stay with us when we come back. We are not done yet. We are not out of bullets, folks. When we come back, we'll have a feature with our own Jen Sherlock on who should be Harness Horse of the Year for 2010, and also more exciting action from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs.